Well, guys, we are here, joined by Drox. Welcome back. Obviously, Vantage and Rooster played until they split the points one apiece. Obviously, Vantage win the first map of Dust 2 13-4, and Rooster, well, they came back and won Mirage as well. So, Drox, what happened in that second map in particular? You know, Vantage had an 8-0 lead. Was it just Rooster turning on?
I think we sort of just lost momentum, like losing 4 rounds going into second half, and then we just struggled to find like a answer to what they were doing. But I think it just came down to us like running out of things that like we knew how to do and how to like counter them pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, what occurred in the first map? You know, like, was it just like, what happened really? Like, you know, did you guys just know how Rooster's gonna play Dust 2, or?
I don't know. I think we were all just really switched on. I think Rooster obviously is like struggling a bit right now with the new lineup. That also helped us a lot. But overall, everyone was just playing really good individually, like, and making good calls, and it just sort of flowed.
I can say overall, like, an advantage of what happened on the first map in particular. Do you feel like this is a bit of a bounce back after what happened with Mantra or with the forfeits? Like, do you think this puts you guys back onto even pegging at least? You know, snagging a map of Rooster.
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, obviously the Mantra thing sucked, but all you can do is look forward, I guess, and just keep playing.
Yeah. So obviously as well, I think next match you guys are playing. You see quickly, I believe you guys.
I think it's KZG.
KZG. Do you guys think you can take down KZG?
So. I mean, I think we can take down pretty much any team. Like with the right practice. Like, I have a lot of faith in this new lineup, personally, and I think it's just going to get better the more we get to practice.
Actually,
so I think we should be fine.
Actually, being told, for some reason I thought it was the 13th today, but you guys are playing. You guys playing Mind Freak, okay? Do you think you can knock off that Mind Freak new roster? You know, with Techstar and Ricky being at it as well. What do you think about that roster actually?
I think they have, like, they're very good fundamentally, just because of the players' like experience that they have. But I think we'll just see how it goes, I guess, because I'm not really too sure what to expect from it at the moment.
How do you feel about your own performance, you know, being into the ESL now? Because previously you used to play with Yellow. I think you played with Yellow and Cheeseball at one stage, and the various different lineups that were on the cusp of entering the ESL. How do you feel about that now? Like, how do you feel about your own ability?
About whether... Oh, my own ability? I think I've personally matured a lot as a player. Like, I used to have a lot of issues with tilt and stuff. And that's like a main thing that like you just can't do once you get to this level. So I think pretty much that's been sort of a thing that I've just been working on for a while, and I trust in my own like aim individuality, and it's just about, you know, learning more. Or every day you gotta just like immerse yourself, I guess.
What sort of, like, you know, any tools that you use to help you learn more in particular? What's the go-to tool that you use to like improve certain aspects of your game, whether it's aim or crosshair placement?
Honestly, like, you can sort of just do whatever you feel comfortable with. I recommend like just doing a whole range of things, you know. Like, you don't want to focus on one area. Like, you want to be doing a lot of things and having a good like warm-up routine, and like having a separate aim routine. So you have a warm-up and an aim routine, and they sort of both need to be different from one another to work on different things.
Yeah, but what's your sort of aim and warm-up routine in particular? Like, you know, it's like, you know, 30 minutes in deathmatch, or like, you know, 30 minutes in aim training, or just
I usually stick to 45 minutes for aim training. It's like a golden number for me, and then for warm-up it's like 20 minutes of a like DM or refresh.
So with Free Frank in particular, like, you know, what sort of stuff do you do? Do you do like more retakes or like stuff like that? 'Cause I know you can basically simulate a lot of scenarios.
I do a lot of like I do this. They've added a routines thing now, and pretty much I just do like a mix of the blitz mode, the X-Fire mode, and the spray mode, and that takes about 30 minutes for me.
Oh, yeah, and that's basically, you know, to just warm up the spray transfers and also like the multiple fires and whatnot.
Yeah. It's really good.
Well, what do you think is important for in particular, for younger players, particularly like yourself, because you used to be at that stage as well? What's the biggest thing that you think that's so important that you can't, like, you know, what's the most important thing that you focus on and other people should focus on?
Focus on your social skills with your teammates. That I've learnt recently that it doesn't really matter how much you can frag, as like it's more important that you can be a good teammate and like support your teammates.
Yep. What sort of like
that's definitely something.
Sorry, continue. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was done.
Okay, I was gonna say, what's the most important way to support your teammates? Like, you know, is it the utility wise that, you know, just always swinging out for one another, or even off the server? Like, you know, what's the best way?
Honestly, off the server, just always sort of being there if they mess, like just being open to give advice and stuff to, especially to like more inexperienced players. You sort of have to, like, when you first get into the scene, it's like everyone's telling you how to play, and then you sort of need to carry that on in a way.
Yeah.
Tell people what you learn and then let them become a better player off of it.
Yep. Do Vantage play games with each other outside the server? Like, you know, play a bit of Fall Guys, a bit of Fortnite. Do you have any other games you play other than CS?
Honestly, I mean, not recently too much. We've mostly just been only CS. But yeah, old Vantage, we played a lot of hide and seek, like Counter-Strike hide and seek. That was one of the main ones. I can't think of anything else. There was like just a lot of stupid maps on CS that you can play. Yeah, that are really fun.
I was gonna say, like, prop hunts and stuff like that would actually be really good, because like I'm not sure what your take on this, but it helps you spot out like tiny little pixels that are wrong and whatnot. Like, does that help, you know, like in, for example, like you guys, you know, if someone peeks out a boot, you guys can see it, you know, half the map away. Does that help it at all? Like, being able to just focus on that skill?
I don't really know. I haven't played prop hunt in a while.
And who's the best at prop hunt?
Who's the best prop hunt?
Yep.
Honestly, the best prop hunt player was probably Omichella back when we used to play.
Was he one of those annoying?
He was just we would load up a new map and he would just find all the best spots in like 2 seconds. It was kind of disgusting.
Was he that annoying player to just spam taunts? You know, like, you know, never ever done this in the history of Dota, and like, can he ask what a clutch?
Yeah, 100%.
Don't tell. Which one did he spam? Did he spam the smoke weed every day one?
Yeah.
Man, all I remember back when I played prop hunt, all I did was just spam the Dota 2 one. That never happened in the history of Dota. In prop hunt, what's your favorite thing to hide as? Like, what object do you select all the time? So are you one of those annoying people that selects the, like, you know, tiny little pizza box, or do you select all the big objects and try to blend in?
Honestly, I would just find it funny to just go as the biggest object and like just run around and be annoying.
Actually, this one's a good one.
Like I forgot what it was, like the wardrobe, like cupboard. You just running around as that.
Yep. Have you ever actually just stalked someone in prop hunt? Just like always be behind them, like one of the hunters, just sit there all day.
No, I don't think so. I'm usually too scared to do that.
That's pretty good, actually. You know, playing stuff outside of server, and Omichella being the best prop hunt player ever. What do you think about Omichella? Obviously, moving on to BNK in particular. You know, I
mean,
how did Vantage feel about it? You know, is it just a great opportunity for him to, like, giving him clapping onwards, or, You're looking to clap back on him in the server when you guys play B&K.
I mean, it's the same thing with Vision. Like, obviously you're happy for them. It sucks because I was like really good friends with both of them. But like, I don't know, that's just how it is. And it's not like I hate them or anything. It's just like, you know, you can't really get too down on it. But 100% we will be beating them if we verse them again. So.
You know what you can do. You can always just call Vision at 8 o'clock your time. So it'll be midnight for him to play prop hunt.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, I was going to talk about, you know, Vision.
Yeah, it's really good that he's going there.
Yeah, with Vision going to Semper has he already gone out to Europe?
Yeah, they're in. I don't know if they're still in, but they were in Latvia like a week ago. And they've been playing like 12 hours a day.
Okay.
So, really good opportunities for them.
Yep.
And I get to leech off of their what Vision learns. I pretty much get to leech off him now.
How do you think the Asia RMR is going to go? You know, you got Talon now. Talon took down Rebels, you know, 2-0, and a convincing 2-0 at that, without MHL, you know, delivering a key game. And now Simplify, and these two teams are going to come down to, obviously, the Asia region. Like, how's our Oceania qualifier going to be, given that there's not many spots? And it's going to be just big gathering, basically. Like, how's this going to end up?
It's going to be very difficult. But also very good for the scene. Like, the times that they're here, as long as they're like scrimming and not like, you know, just being like, we're not scrimming anyone from this region, then it'll be good for us. But yeah, it's definitely, it's a good opportunity for them, but it's also very annoying for everyone else. Because, you know, not everyone has the funds to live in Europe, but that's not like their fault. It's just they're playing the system like in a good way that, I mean, it will still help the scene. But
I think what you're trying to say, you know, is like, yeah, we got to kind of take it as it is, you know. Yeah, some teams get Europe funding, we don't, you know, we just can still beat them at it anyway.
Yeah, it'll still be fun, like, while they're here, because they'll be here for a few weeks, I think. And there'll be some good scrims, and I mean, it can only help the scene, more teams being in Europe, so.
Yeah. Overall, if you guys if you guys do qualify for the Asia RMR itself, which team will you be looking forward to verse that's outside of Australia? Like, you know, it's one of the Asian teams in particular.
Ooh, honestly, I really like the new Tyloo lineup.
Yeah, I do agree.
I really like. I've always been like a massive fan of Starry. So like him joining that team, it's like made that team a team that I really enjoy watching.
Yep. What's your favorite part about Starry? Is like the lurk roles, or does he play similar roles to you, or is it just his aim or anything like that?
Honestly, I don't even know. I just like when he 1v5 G2, I've just been like slightly following him as like a player since that 1v5, and I don't know. I just think he's a really good player.
Can't believe you did Hooksy like that, Drox. Don't tell me, was Hooksy his last kill? I can probably forget that 1v5. Probably was. Would be surprised.
Oh, I don't even know if Hooksy was on the team at that point.
Okay. So that's when he played for Lin Vision, I assume, right? Or was he playing for another team?
Yeah, Lin Vision. It was the old G2 lineup with Jax, Amanek, Hunter, Nico, Nexa.
Yep. Also, I was actually going to wonder as well, you know, with the XE Pro League inviting B&K in particular, like, you know, looking forward to potential any more leagues coming in from Asia where they're going to invite some AU teams across, or any ideas if there's any of those things in the work, just like one quote previously?
I mean, it doesn't really... I mean, it's good if these things exist, but we get very... Like, our ranking is very bad compared to how I think we are.
Yep.
So, and that's just mainly because of Challenge in Melbourne, I think still, like, that still contributes a lot of points.
Yep.
to the teams that played in it. So I think if there's more organizers, that's good, but it doesn't really affect us at the moment.
Yeah.
It's more like we have to fully focus on ECL, and any other events that maybe come up are a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to be the hard part because, like, you know, anyone who gets into ESL Challenger Melbourne or even the close qualies, their just ranking just takes an absolute upgrade. There's not really much you can do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your outlook on to the rest of the season for ECL in particular? You know, you think Vantage can make the playoffs, or, like, you know, where do you think you guys will end up?
I think being realistic after the forfeits, it's very important that we at least stay in ECL, so not bottom two.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing. But I think if we have a really good season, we could definitely get into playoffs.
Yeah. Are you gonna avenge what happened
It's
last
just-
time with Mind Freak?
That's a rough game.
Oh, gee. I sorry, the Dust 2, man. I gotta say, I just remember that. I'm just like, geez.
Yeah.
Mind Freak's firing, and you're the only one firing back. Basically, it was just they were just all top of you, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was. I think it was just I was in really like good positions in that game. Like in such a bad loss, it doesn't matter how good you do. Like,
Yeah.
there's still things you can improve on.
Oh, definitely. I was just saying, overall, it's just like they were just absolutely all over you guys. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can't even remember much. I sort of erased it from my memory.
Yeah, it was, to be fair, it was when Dust 2 just came out, so it's just like I put that in the memory hole as well. It's just like, yeah, this could go anywhere. Like, it could be like 13-0, 13-2, 13-11. But anyways, you coming down to Sydney this weekend?
I will be. I'm getting on a flight Friday morning.
Oh, that's pretty good. Who will you be playing for at the LAN? Is Vantage having it?
Yeah, Vantage. We're all coming down to ruin everyone's days or make everyone's days, depending on how we wake up.
And it's been good to see you down here. Also, anything you want to say to your fans, your Vantage supporters, anything like that in particular?
No, I don't think I have any fans.
Mate, come on, you gotta be
I
like
lost them all.
lost. Oh, dude, you know, you gotta be somewhere, okay? Do you want me to put the weekend lead thing? I forget his name. Looking, you know, he's in looking to go where, whatever it is, looking for your fans. Nah, man, you gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta be like, yeah, we're gonna beat those noobs. Okay, Vantage #1. Okay.
Yep.
Because even if you, yeah, exactly.
FlyQuest, you're shit. You're going down.
That's what we
We're
want to hear.
taking the #1 spot. Easy peasy.
There we go. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for coming on, Drox.
Thank you.